Prime Minister of Georgia.
Your Excellencies, dear friends, it is a great pleasure and honor for me to be here on this historic occasion. I'd like to first thank our hosts and all of those who have tirelessly worked over the last 20 years to promote the vision of the Beijing Declaration and bring us here today to renew our commitment to realize women's rights and bring us here today to renew our commitment to realize women's rights and equality between women and men. This is a cause which Georgia has espoused full-heartedly, and understanding that gender equality is fundamental to democracy and sustainable development. In 1994, we signed and ratified the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. And since then, we have worked hard to implement our commitments. In 2011, the Parliament of Georgia approved the 2012-2015 National Action Plan for the implementation of the UN Security Council resolutions on women, peace, and security. In 2013, we adopted the Domestic Violence Action Plan for 2013-2015, which was followed by the National Action Plan on Gender Equality for 2014 and 2016. And I would say that an important milestone was the adoption of the non-discrimination law in 2014. We also last year signed the Istanbul Convention on preventing and combating violence against women and domestic violence. My country fully recognizes the benefits of enhancing women's participation at all levels of decision-making processes, and my government benefits from the leadership of women ministers of defense, of justice, of education, and critical positions such as that of chair of the Central Election Commission of Georgia and chair of the Supreme Court of Georgia are also held by women. Dear friends, Georgia's commitments have taken us a long way, but there can be no cause for complacency. 2015 is the year of women in Georgia, and we're working on renewing the above-mentioned action plans and are committed to further improve our gender equality and women's empowerment policy framework. On November 9th and 10th, we will host the International High-Level Conference on Achieving Gender Equality in the European Neighborhood region. And today, I'm here to make concrete commitments. First, Georgia will continue to update, enhance, and develop next phases of gender equality, domestic violence, and women, peace and security national action plans. And we will also develop a national gender equality strategy presenting a longer-term strategic vision of my government on these issues. Secondly, we will enhance our institutional mechanism on gender by setting up and resourcing an interministerial commission on gender under my leadership. Thank you. And thirdly, we will continue to update and reform our legal system. It is planned to amend Labor Code of Georgia to significantly enhance the protection of women's employees' rights. And we will revise the gender equality law to align the mechanism of redress of the cases of gender discrimination with the newly adopted non-discrimination law. And we will also ratify and implement the Istanbul Convention. Fourthly, we will work with the development partners, UN family and civil society to jointly address the practice of early marriages. Specific intersectoral task force with this purpose will be established at my office. Thank you. And finally, we will initiate dedicated awareness-raising campaigns on specific priority issues such as combating violence against women and girls and domestic violence and prevention of early marriages. Thank you. Your Excellencies, the final commitment I can make is that my country, Georgia, will continue to adhere to human rights standards and implement Georgia's international commitments to women's rights, such as CEDAW and Beijing Platform for Action. We look forward to a more equal and more prosperous future. Thank you. Thank you.